Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So you're gonna see a few videos with me wearing the same clothes. As you guys know, I keep it real here. I'm not gonna go change my clothes just to film different videos, and I only film once a week, so I'm trying to get the videos out for you guys. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about a drugstore product that I've been using lately. If you guys have been following me a while, you know that I am a huge fan of Milani. It is my favorite drugstore brand from the drugstore. You know what I mean? And I've been trying out their Milani EasyBrow Tinted Fiber Gel. I have it in the color medium brown. I was looking at the brunette and thought it was just a little bit too dark for me, and I like my brows sometimes to look a lot lighter. So I decided to pick this up. I got it from Walmart and I believe it was $7.99. So a lot more than I would like to spend for anything that has to do with my brows, but still something that I did enjoy, or thought that the purchase was warranted anyway. You can get Milani products from MilaniCosmetics.com, Walmart, Walgreens, and select CVS stores also have them. Although I've only been seeing the newer products at Walmart and Walgreens. My CVS hasn't stocked with the new Milani yet, so I'm not too sure what is up with that. But today I wanted to talk to you guys specifically about the product, so give you guys a kind of quick rundown and review and compare it to some of the brow products that I currently use and I enjoy. The Milani EasyBrow Tinted Fiber Gel comes with 0.14 ounces or 4 grams worth of product, so you get quite a bit of product. I mean, you have to think about it. You're using something on your brows. Usually you'll swipe it through 1 or 2 times, you're done. So it's gonna last a really long time considering the price point and that it's readily available at the drugstore for most places. Really not that bad of a product. And this is what it looks like here. So you get like your standard kind of brow gel. It is one of those smaller type of brush wands, which is nice. And it says that it is a brow gel with tinted, it is a easy brow with tinted fiber gel. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in so you can see. You can't really too much see any fibers here, but I notice as I am applying it to my brows, it starts to kind of slightly thicken them up. So I have 2 different brow products on my brows right now. So if the colors look a little uneven on camera, it's because I'm using one product on one side and another product on another side. My right side is the Milani Tinted Fiber Brow, and it fills in my brows fairly easily without making them look chunky, huge, or too big. The difference between this and another product that I have been using and I actually like is that the formula on this is thin. So when you're first applying it, it's kind of as a set. I apply it, I wait for a couple seconds, and then as it starts to set, I go in and reapply again, and that's how it kind of thickens up my brows, slightly filling them in. It's not going to fill in any gaps. This is for something where you want it to just like wear and go kind of deal. But I really do like it. Again, I love the color shade of it. I don't like to go too dark on my brows when it comes to these fiber brows or brow tint gels, because when I do that, it makes my brows look uber ashy, and sometimes the way my brows are shaped that day, it may just fill them into no man's land. So I do like that the formula itself is wet. It doesn't have a lot of fibers in it, but you do notice that there is some buildup there. This lasts for me all day. When I take off my brows, if I put it on in the morning and I take it off at night, I usually remove my makeup before bed, so you're expecting 8, 9 o'clock depending on when I jump in the shower. When I go and actually rub my brow with the makeup remover or my micellar water on the pad, you can still see the brown hue there. You can still see the tint of the gel on the actual cleansing platform, whatever I'm using to cleanse that evening. And for me, that's really good because that means that it's still keeping that buildup. It's still keeping it looking thick and so forth. And I did notice that my brows look, they stay the same. These really do set it nicely in place, which I like. So this makes the perfect everyday brow setting gel for me. If you're looking at, again, like I said, the fiber aspect of it, the fibers, I really don't notice, so I'm just going to run it through my brows one time. I usually have to go back the second or third time to see that it really builds up and thickens my brows. So it's not something I see right off the bat. Now, the other side brow is the Benefit Gimme Brow, and this is the darker shade in medium deep. I wanted to review this product on my channel and on my blog many times, but never got around to it. It is a little smaller than the Milani one. You are looking at 3 grams worth of product, or 0.1 ounces worth of product. I can't remember how much this Gimme Brow is, but it's expensive. I want to say it's like $12 or $16, but it is a lot of money for a tiny little product. You have a similar concept here, although the brush on this is much smaller than the one from Milani. So I'll show you the Milani one. That's what it looks like here. So the brushes, as you can see, are way different in size. Also, when you look at the actual product on the Gimme Brow here, I can see the fibers a lot more on this product. It's also a drier type formula. When you apply it, you can already see that the fibers are naturally building up on your brows. So for me, if you want something that's instantly gratifying, this will do the trick for you. It fills in your brows very easily. The reason why I am liking the Milani one is, again, the shade. I wish that this was one that was slightly more in a bronze type shade, because it's able for me to use every single day. I have to mix this particular one with the lighter Gimme Brow. Usually I'll layer them together to create a softer looking brow for me, so that's not, oh whoa, she got brows. Because I mostly only do mascara every day, I want my brows to kind of not be the full-on focal point of my face, you know what I mean? So I usually will blend these two together. Today I'm just using the medium deep on its own, so that's why I said, I don't know if it shows much of a difference, but one brow maybe is a tad bit darker than the other. This set keeps everything in place, and if I really need that little extra set, I'll go in with one of my brow gels that I have. But overall, I really do like Gimme Brow. It's the only reason why I've repurchased this 2 or 3 times. I've been looking for a really good drugstore alternative because, like I said, this tiny little thing is expensive, and I seem to go through this faster than I did or have been with the Milani, which again, you get an additional gram worth of product with the Milani and a gram less with the Gimme Brow. So that could definitely be an issue as well. It does set really nicely, which I enjoy. Another product I do use often, and you guys have seen these in past videos, is the Chrisley Formulations Brow Tint and Lift. I absolutely love this. This is, again, a really light brow gel, but it matches my hair and my skin tone really well, so it doesn't come off as light. This has the traditional type of brow gel wand. It's not one of those smaller ones that you have been seeing coming out lately. And once this goes on my brows never move. Like, it'll stay there all day. But it doesn't really fill in the brows. It literally just tints and sets the brows. So those are some of the products that I've been using for my brows lately. I want to say, if I really had to full-blown compare the Benefit Gimme Brow to the Milani one, the Milani one is not a dupe. By all means, the color shade's completely different, although there are quite a bit more colors. It's not a dupe, but while it's not a dupe, it is a great drugstore alternative. The Milani EasyBrow comes in several different shades. I believe I seen 4 at the display at the store, and I'll double check on Milani's website to see how much it how many they have on the site, but maybe 4 or 5, which is way better than the 2 that I've seen from Benefit Gimme Brow. And I have only purchased these 2. I've only seen these 2 on Benefit's website. So, I mean, that's a big difference here too with regards to customizing and making sure you get that perfect match. If you're looking for something that'll immediately fill in the brows, give you that automatic benefit to use, then the Gimme Brow will fill in your brows right after that one swipe. You'll notice that it already fills it in, and as you build more, you really have the look of fuller, more bushier brows, so to say. The Milani one takes a little bit more time. I think, in all honesty, a lot of it has to do with Milani's brush. There's a lot more space in between each bristle itself, so you really need to pass over. But once you go over the first time and it sets really nicely, so you can go back, and whatever's set on your eyebrows already will give, like, just constantly build. And I run this through my brows maybe 3 times, no fuss, no muss, just 1, 2, 3. I mean, my brows are reasonably shaped already. If I needed to really fill them in, then I would obviously go with the pencil or brow powder. But this is great for every day. Again, this is a great drugstore alternative for the Benefit Gimme Brow. Not a dupe whatsoever, but it offers me the same type of deal with more colors at a more affordable price. Its formulation is very different. This is a thicker, more mousse type formula, and it's also drier. So as you're putting it on your brows, you're already starting to see it build up when it comes to the Gimme Brow. When it comes to the Milani one, again, a thinner, wetter formula. It takes a little bit more to go, but you still get a really good option. If you are someone like me that for the most part wears their brows natural like this, I think you would like this. I like that it stays all day. It's not waterproof, but for the most part it's there, and my brows will stay in place without the strays going crazy. Unless I really rub my brows through the day, it'll pretty much stay. There's movement. It's not overly stiff, so I can still move my face without worrying about, you know, it looking too stiff, but it'll keep the strays at bay, plus give it that little fuller look. And since I like a lighter tint to my brows, it brightens my brows up as well. So I'm really liking this. This again is 03 medium brown. So this is the 3rd one, but I believe there are 4 because I've seen 4 in the display. There may be more, and so you get a bigger variety for the price point. These are individual. You can't purchase them together unless they come up with some special set. These are individual. This one's like $7.99. I think this is 12 or 16. I can't remember. I'll try to put the price down below. Either way, if you're looking for a drugstore alternative, again, not a dupe, a drugstore alternative, I think the Milani one would definitely be a good one. I'm really liking it a lot more than I thought. When I bought it, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool of a concept. But then I started thinking about it, and I was like, I love Milani, but something that, you know, everything's a fad now. So every company's coming out with liquid lipsticks. Everybody's coming up with these brow fibers like Milani did, which I reviewed. I'll put that down below. And then this new brow gel thing. I was like, what's going on here? Some people will get the trends right, some people not so much. I actually really like this Milani brow gel. So that's my thoughts on this product. And yeah, definitely let me know if you've tried this, or if you've tried the Gimme Brow, or if you're interested in trying one or the other, and which one you think. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Thanks for joining me, guys. If you enjoyed these types of videos and you like reviews, give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.